I make Dippy Eggs today, as we used to call them back in West Virginia. That's what my mommy always said. You want Dippy Eggs for breakfast? And I'm like, absolutely. Every single time I cook, I just use a little water drop test. Little water on the hands, drop it in. You want these little BBs. They should roll around. If you're getting them big bubbles, that area is not quite hot enough. I think we're pretty good. This might just work. So this is probably going to sizzle. I think I'm a little on the high side, but let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs. Look at that. Not bad. I think I estimated the temperature okay. Now, if you dump them in there and right away they start getting them crusties around the edge, unless you like them that way, just go for it. But if you don't like them crusties, pan too hot. Let's coast this one over a little bit. So when that drops in the pan, we can move these around. If you do it before they set up, you're good. Now looking at this, sight, sounds, and smells is always the key. See how we got some bubbling? Nothing. I probably got her a little off center. Just scooch her over a smidge. I always do this with my white part of my eggs because I don't like that big, thick, gooey part. Just pull it away. That's all you gotta do. Just pull it away. Just keep an eye on them. Like I said, sight, sounds, etc. I'm gonna turn her up just a smidge because I let her get a little bit too cold. Now while them eggs are starting to come up to temperature, I'm just watching them bubbles. The key to eggs in a cast iron skillet, they got a self-release. Don't be touching them. Don't be messing with them. Don't be pushing them around. You can do the edges, is what I do. This is brand new Lodge, as I already said. Look, they're all coming apart. And that's where I think pulling this whites away, it helps a lot. You get a little spot like that, just fill it in. Nothing. There's really nothing to this stuff. See how it's bubbling? That's what we're watching. We just want to watch. Now, you think that's stuck? I'm pretty sure it would be. See how it's stuck right there? Yep, not ready. That's all you got to watch for. Well, this side's looking pretty good. And I got to go back and re-watch that video. I don't know why that yolk cracked. Did you notice it? Let me know in the comments. I don't know what I did. See how we're bubbling, bubbling, bubbling? We're getting close. Now what I usually do at this point, I just start dividing these up. Unless you're one of them professionals and can flip a whole 4-egg skillet full of eggs. That's not me. Just take a look. Divide her up. I usually like to just do them as individual eggs. Now see what's happening here? Let's go slow. Take a look. Now we're in bacon grease, so of course it's going to be brown. Now if I get stuck, just don't lose patience. Just let her sit there a second. Try another one. It will self-release, even on this brand new skillet. Just give her a nudge. Look at that one. Just barely give it a nudge. Get under that thing. Try not to make a big old mess and flip it over. That's how simple it is. Now I'm guessing because that one went. Yep, look at that. Flip it over, slide it over if you mess up. And then these ones, because the other ones are done, if we don't have a hot or cold zone, I'm guessing they can go right at it. Yep. I like these fish spatulas because of that bend. I can get down here, I can get over here on this edge and slide under. Just get a hold of it, flip it over. Reposition yourself. Flip it over. Turn that heat off. We don't need that anymore. Go back to where you started. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And this should be oh, that's a beautiful dippy egg. And that's it. Now part of the process is when you do eggs, if you get anything stuck, let's take a look. There's nothing stuck. I didn't expect there to be anything stuck. But, wait a minute, right? Well, that came loose too. But let's just simulate that I used too much heat and I got stuff stuck on the bottom there. Turn that heat back on. Not a lot, just a smidge. Stay a little bit below medium, low, and just watch. If it, let's say that piece of egg right there, that big piece. I'm making a lot of noise. Say that big piece was stuck. The self-release will clean your pan at the end. So turn that heat on, keep an eye on it, and what we did with the eggs. When you see it starting to get a little bit loose, but it's stuck, just wait a minute. It's all about patience with cast iron. Just wait a cotton picking minute. I'm serious. That's all you got to do. Once that comes up to temperature, that starts releasing, just knock it off of there. That's it. And don't be worried about this steel in your cast iron. I'm not cutting, I'm just pushing stuff along. I actually think it helps with your maintenance because it's knocking that kind of stuff off. But as you can see, brand new Lodge, handful of uses. There's nothing stuck in my cast iron because it's all about technique. And there, my friends, start to finish. Some Dippy Eggs. That is what we like to call them. That's a Dippy Egg. That's a Dippy Egg. Now, I did crack that one. I don't know what happened, but I'm sure you told me by now. There's a Dippy Egg. This one's over hard. Right in the cast iron skillet, they cook the bacon, a little bit of bacon grease. Not always my preference, I prefer butter. But if that's what you're cooking, you can obviously use the bacon grease. I think that's all there is to it. Start to finish, we're talking a few minutes. This skillet was already hot. I dumped a little bit of the bacon grease out. I cooked it. So as always, I hope these tips and tricks are helping you out. I'm kind of that cast iron old guy. I just have a bunch of tips and tricks after 50 years. I'm cooking with Bob. I appreciate you watching. And you all have a terrific day. Try yourself some Dippy Eggs. They're a pretty good thing. And leave a couple comments. I love getting interaction from you other cast iron enthusiasts. So you have a beautiful day. And I'll see you on the next video. Keep cooking.